We are bushed.
Christ. Oh my. How tired are you, Barry? How tired are you?
I feel like Roger Bannister after he'd done a 4-minute mile if my Margaret was being towed along behind
you.
With all her...
I feel like... Oh, no, carry on, sorry.
Well, I was going to say, with all her pots and pans, that she carries around. Specifically her bedpan. If Roger Bannister was running,
and the bedpan's full as
it's full of her feet. It's full of her feces. Right?
So it would be like a big mound.
Oh,
like an anthill.
Yeah, I'm not saying she don't cover it over with the bedpan. I mean, she's not a beast. She's not a monster.
No.
But if Roger Bannister in, 1959 or something?
54.
54. If he had been running round the track, wherever that was, Oxford, whatever it was, in them
I think it was Oxford.
For argument's sake.
Let's say it's Oxford.
Let's say it's Oxford. And for argument's sake, let's just say Margaret's had a heavy night. She's had the
it's 54, so it would have been on a span, wouldn't it?
She had the span, bread, really doughy bread in them days. She
potatoes.
Probably, but say all the stuff that we had, pastries,
powdered egg,
heavy duty
very
food stuff, very dense stuff. If he had and she's in the classic piggyback pose, he's running round like that.
That's interesting.
And behind her, attached via a harness.
I was going to say, it's 1954, so it would have been quite a big, thick shipping rope.
That's it. Possibly, that's it. Right round her waist, and it's a big waist, and it would take quite a heavy rope, and dragging behind her 6-7 foot behind her is a mound of human feces, fecal matter in her bedpan.
Containing all the items we previously
stated earlier. If you want, simply rewind and just
and make a note of those in your pack.
It was. I mean, in your pack, just make a note. And there is a tick box for each of the potatoes, pastry,
everything you get.
Tick them off.
Just a little quiz we're doing.
Just a little something we're offering up. It's extra. You get the feeling of how tired he would be. Now, I dare say he wouldn't have completed a 4-minute mile in that time.
It would have taken him a bit longer than that.
But, I mean, I remember when Ben Johnson, the drugs cheat,
in 1988 in South Korea.
We was over there in South Korea with Margaret's
I was in
friend.
North Korea at the
That's
time.
right, at the time. And we met up at the border. Just a quick hello. It had to be a very... Hello, quick.
Point guns at each other. And then
I went down there and the call went out. Ben Johnson is training.
Right.
He needs to build up those leg muscles. We didn't know he was a cheat in them days. And nevertheless, you still have to train. Let's not forget that.
That's right.
Because anybody offer up quite a heavy weight just to get those thigh muscles moving. Well,
so he could drag it behind him.
So we put our name down. I put Mrs. M. St. Michael in brackets. Will bring own feces.
And did you have to send this in a letter? Did you?
We sent it in a letter. Hold on, I've got the reply. Hold on.
I'm glad you got the letter there.
Here's the letter. Dear Mr. Johnson.
And the Olympic Committee.
And and trainers. His trainers, I put in bracket. And then it overleaf. Okay. Margaret and me are on holiday in Seoul, which is, of course, the capital. And we couldn't help noticing you put the word out that you need some training facilities, in your words, dumbbell, etc., in order to train. Tyre. I think he wanted a tyre to train, but you've seen it on Rocky and what.
I've seen it. They use tyres and hammers, yes.
Would it be of any help, and I offer this up, if you carried my Margaret with a massive rope round her tummy, dragging her fecal matter for the duration of the 400 metres?
Well, it would have been 100 metres.
And then I cross that out at the bottom. NB, sorry, pardon me, say 100 metres. Yours sincerely, Barry St. Michael.
I've got his reply here.
Yeah, go on. What did he say? Remind me.
Dear Mr. St Mark, it's dated 1988, Seoul training camp.
Right.
Olympic training camp.
Olympic training camp.
Yeah. Dear Mr. St Michael, I received your very kind letter the other day, offering up your wife Margaret and her fecal matter for me to drag behind myself on the track.
Nice.
Via some rope to improve the strength in my thighs. I appreciate your offer.
Yeah.
At the moment, I'm working on my fast twitch muscle fibres.
Okay.
I don't know if you know what them is.
It's ringing a bell. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. It's when you are in the starting blocks and you need to get the muscles working very, very quickly.
Yeah. Cool.
So, I think I will turn down your offer on this occasion because Margaret will be useful to me at the beginning of my training block for the 1992 Olympics in Barcelona. If you could please get back in contact with me in about 6 months' time, I will happily drag Margaret along the track with her fecal matter. Yours sincerely, Ben Johnson. Now, as we all know, unfortunately, he didn't get to do the 1992 Barcelona Olympics because he got banned for the drugs. So I think you was best off out of that, Barry.
Well, that's right. And actually, was it 92? It's so hard to remember. I got back in touch with him.
Oh, what did you say?
I thought to myself,
you felt sorry for him?
I felt dreadfully sorry for him. So, I thought he was sort of hard done by. So I sent him a sort of singing tribute. Mr. Johnson, I want you to acknowledge that we offered up the services of my Margaret shit for you to train, and I don't know whether it was meant for you could have improved your time just a little bit. She was going to sit on your back, grab you by the sack, and sprint off with all that shit
flying out the back. What did he? I think he was in prison, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. But we
cow.
had a long correspondence when he was in prison. He was much maligned.
Well, Margaret wanted to marry him, didn't she?
Yeah. Well, I don't mind. So upset.
It was a very difficult time for you when she fell in love with Ben Johnson, the disgraced sprinter.
It really was. I didn't know where to put myself.
I felt sorry for you.
Look, I tried to... How could I compete with him? I tried injecting myself with steroids.
Yeah, but it was the wrong sort, wasn't it? And your ball bag swelled up.
Swelled right up.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, Ben, look, I'm
sit on them like space hoppers.
I did, yeah. And unfortunately, although they stopped doing squash at the Olympics and what have you, there was never a time when space hopping on your bollocks was an event.
No. Although you did get into the shooting, if I remember rightly.
Oh,
and
tell
you
said
to me, Angelos, I've discovered shooting.
Yeah.
Which is very good because I'm an old man. I remember you saying this, and it still gives me an opportunity to go to the Olympics.
Right?
And I remember you were so excited. You were so excited because you were very handy with a shotgun, having let off quite a few volleys in the Houses of Parliament. Right?
Yeah.
Right, and you were so excited. You were so excited, and you had these great big balls from the steroids.
That's it.
And and you thought, I'm going to be Olympic champion. And you practice and you practice. Right? And it's only when you were trying to get on the plane to go to the Olympics in Barcelona with your balls like in that Olympic bag in front of you.
That's
right, it. That they saw you. The inspectors, the Olympic inspectors, saw your balls and they said, "No, I'm afraid you're banned because of the drugs you've been taking to you." Because you were using them balls to stabilise yourself. To shoot,
I was.
Weren't you?
I said it's a different event.
And it's not like you would try to hide it or cover it up. You've been doing it in plain sight in competition for 4 years.
Of course
only at the Olympics they decided to go, no, your balls are illegal. Well, there's something fishy going on, and I suspect Johnson.
Well, do you remember when they asked you in the Winter Olympics to do the curling? And you misunderstood what they meant.
Well, I mean, all right, yes, I remember that, and Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, it's a simple mistake.
Okay, it's a game. All right, I didn't... how was I to know that?
Yeah.
Right? And they said, can you come in for trials? I said, yes, of course, I'll come for trials. I was a bit like, trials? Okay. So I got there, I was at trials, and they said, right, Angelos, take to the ice, it's your turn to do it. I went, okay, and... I did what any normal person would do. I dropped my trousers, I dropped my pants, and I curled one off on the ice, and it sat there, and it was all steaming, and I thought, I've nailed this.
Yeah.
I've absolutely nailed it.
Yeah.
And then I got a little brush and swept it along.
Yeah. Down the way, yeah.
That's it, and they're all going, no,
what the fuck's he doing?
What are you doing? You can't just shit on the ice.
Yeah.
I said, well, you perhaps change the name of the game then.
Yeah.
Perhaps change the name of the game. Don't invite me down here when I do that on the ice. Tell me I've done something wrong. Because I feel embarrassed and humiliated. I look like a right dickhead.
Yeah. Well, hold on. I've got the letter here.
You've got the letter, haven't you?
Sent you. Dear Mr. Epithemius.
Thank you.
We were delighted that you took up the offer to come down to Crystal Palace to practice for the curling.
They'd obviously spotted something in me.
Exactly.
They'd seen something
in me. Says it. We had spotted something in you, it said. Yeah. However, the caretaker at Crystal Palace Ice Rink was appalled, and frankly, so was the IOC committee.
Right.
At no point has the Olympic Committee sanctioned the shitting on ice in the name of the sport.
Change the name then.
Whilst we acknowledge that curling on ice is a misnomer and may be confusing for some potential competitors, at no point did we expect you to pull your trousers and pants down, defecate on the ice, stand up with your hands in the usual victorious salute.
in the Dennis Taylor salute.
Wagging your finger. Dennis Taylor, as the caretaker, tried to come out and remove the fecal matter from the ice. Oh, well, God, this was the worst thing, wasn't it? As a result, here is an invoice for the damage caused. It also prevented the Olympic ice hockey team from practicing that day. You remember that, Mark?
I do remember
and you are banned from ice skating and swimming pools. Yours sincerely, the Olympic Committee. Now,
I wrote back to them very swiftly and very sternly.
Yeah,
I says, dear...
You got the letter there, yeah.
I've got it here, I says, dear International Olympic Committee, right? I appreciate you taking the time to spot something in me that was previously unearthed, and I appreciate the fact that you thought you could bring it out of me.
Yeah,
well,
fair enough.
That is all I wanted to do, was bring it out of me. And when I sat down on that ice and shat one out on the ice, right, and it was all steaming there, I genuinely thought that was the game. You've called the game curling. Yeah. What is a man supposed to do? I have never watched it before. Yeah. I don't even know what them brushes were for. Yeah. So when I swept it off the ice like that, I thought I was doing you all a massive favour.
Yeah.
So why don't you take your sport and stick it up your arse? All right? Thank you, bye-bye.
P.S.
I was very annoyed.
P.S. The table tennis is shit at all.
I don't like that game. Stupid. What a stupid sport that is.
So, how are you? Are you tired
I'm knackered, mate. I am absolutely.
Tell them what we done.
The reason why we're so tired is because last night we done our night show on the Zooms, right? And what a show it is! It's a talent show. It's a hot topical debate. Yeah. It's a big interview. It's astrophysics, and it's a bedtime story, all wrapped up into half an hour. And it is electric, isn't it, Barry?
If anyone has seen it, they'll tell you. But we're going to carry on doing it because we only done it the once, and it's been so bloody popular. We can't stop doing it.
We love it.
It's an antidote to, all the carry-on that's carrying on out there, all the muck out there. So come and join 10:30 on a Thursday. But, of course, the real fun starts when the whole show ends. There's an after-show party on Zoom where we
invite all the top
celebrities.
All the top people. Matt Hancock was there last night.
I was about to say that, funny enough.
Oh, was you?
He made an appearance. He
shouldn't have been there.
I invited him because he's gone fucking berserk, hasn't he?
I don't think he should be at an after-Zoom party with us when he's supposed to be looking after the health of this country.
Well, that's what I said to him. I said, what are you doing? I'm glad to see you here, mate, but what are you doing here?
You need to blow off some steam, I understand that. But I don't think standing up on your table, pulling your pants down and shaving your pubes off at 11 o'clock at night is befitting of a man of your status.
All right, we've all had a couple of drinks, but, mate, to get up there, shave your pubic hair into a message that just said, hot chocolate... But why? I don't know what he meant. It's a cry for help, really.
And then he got the lighter and burnt the rest off.
Yeah, and we're like,
and he burnt his knob as well.
And all his gooch and everything. It went up like a Roman candle, didn't it?
Yeah, and he's really going to have to rely on the NHS to get that fixed, ironically.
Well, this is the thing, isn't it? They are rushed off their feet. Yeah. And, to have...
And there you've got the health minister.
Minister going in with a gooch that's all, third degree
melted.
burn.
It's practically melted.
It's all melted.
I mean, I looked at that gooch after he'd finished with the lighter and the lighter fuel, and I said to him, Hancock, that looks like
Vesuvius.
Well, it looked like that bloke in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh, I know.
At the end,
Yeah, like the English patient,
Like English.
I call him Matt Burncock now, is what I call him, And I said that to him, he didn't laugh, because it's such pain. No. In the end, we had to get a
burnt his knob so much, he's closed up the hole. He told me that this morning. He phoned me up, so I closed the hole up.
Oh, well, it's,
What can you do?
Well, they like to dish it out, the government ministers. Don't do this. Don't do that.
Dish out the rules, mate.
I mean, do you remember when Rishi Sunak come round for the after-show party the other week?
Right. He's an handful. He's an handful.
Oh, he comes in, he goes, look at this, and he pulls down his shirt, and he's got, his nipple tassels and all that. And we went, mate, don't waste their time. Anyway... Here. This was the worst thing. He then gets up on his table at home. I don't know where it was. Pimlico, they all lived, don't they? The MP.
Pimlico, yeah.
Oh, it's number 11 Downing Street.
He lives there.
And I could see all his advisors, all his apparatchiks going, no, government, don't do it. Don't do it. Luckily, I was filming and I will release the imagery.
Yeah. If you don't get the money you've asked for.
If I don't get it, I guess he gets up on the table. Right. And you know what he's done? He's plaited all his arse hair so it goes down. It's like a French plait all the way down. Yeah. He's turned
it's a beautiful job he's made of it.
Well, whoever's done it has done a wonderful job. But
you think he's farmed that out, that job? He's done it himself in a mirror.
Well, you're not allowed to have people round. Dominic Cummings got in trouble for the same thing. He's turned round.
You're not allowed to have people round, but there's nothing to say that a minister... or the Chancellor is going to phone up one of his specialists and say, can you please come round and plait my arse hair?
Yeah,
there's nothing to stop him doing that, and we don't know that he's done it.
Oh, Susan, could you send in the arse hair platter, please? Yeah, OK, thank you. And someone comes down. Anyway, he's turned round, he's flipped round, and things spun round like a tail, like a tail slapped him on it. He looks at the camera and goes, furlough that, you prick. Horrible!
And
I cut him off. I just stopped the whole thing.
But you've got it on video.
Oh, I've got it. If you cannot behave yourself in an after-show...
You shouldn't be doing them jobs.
No. Don't come to our party. That's because we want it nice, The ministers who've caused trouble at our parties. I mean, it's been disgusting.
I know. Well, Cummings came, didn't he?
Oh, Christ.
Cummings came, right, and he was all being all funny and that. He's coming, right, and he comes in with a blind man's stick and and dark glasses on.
That's it.
And I says, that's very funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Get in your car now.
Yeah.
And he gets in a child's pedal car.
That's it.
Right, in the middle of his living room and goes round and round in circles and then just keeps banging into things. And I just had to say to him, I said, Dominic, it's pathetic what you're doing. It's pathetic, I don't know who you're trying to impress here, but you look babyish, right?
Yeah.
And it's not funny, neither, what you're doing. You're taking a piss out of millions of people doing that.
He's rubbing our
and
nose
he's like,
in it.
I don't give a shit, Mum. You need to get away 2 metres from me. You'll get away 2 metres,
Yeah,
and
that's
also,
it.
when he's in private, he wears a big curly wig.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen it. I've seen
very
it. Why does he
strange,
do
isn't
that?
it? Yeah, he wears a
Like
big
Jonathan
curly
King
wig.
used to wear that. Was that a rainbow thing? It's a big curly.
Yeah, he looked like Roy Wood, of Wizard.
I know, off of Wizard,
I said, well, you don't have to wear that,
Yeah.
Is it a lack of confidence, or what is it,
And
He says, no, I just feel more comfortable wearing a wig, like, in private,
He's a little.
He's a strange character, isn't he?
He's a little piss taker. He really is.
Oh, he's a right piss taker. Christ.
I mean, he gets in that car and all that, and he's pedalling around, flipping the birds at the camera, and he goes, I'm like Wizard. I wish it could be Castle Barnard every day. He goes and all that. Anyway, I cut him off as well. If anyone is listening from the governmental departments, you're not welcome at the
Boris
night
Johnson
show.
comes, didn't he?
Oh, Johnson. Well, he was one of the first to be barred. Tell them what happened with that.
Well,
Terrible.
Boris Johnson, right?
Yeah.
He thought, oh, this is really funny, because he's from the Bullingdon Club,
That's it.
and all that, and they don't give a shit, that lot, right?
No.
So he turns up, right, opens his door, and he comes on the Zoom, right, and he's walking funny, right?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, what's everything all right? I know he's had the COVID, so I didn't want to sort of say, are you okay? Draw attention to it, right?
Yeah.
But he waddles in, right? And I go, Boris, what's going on? Anyway, he turns around, and right where his bumhole is, he's cut a bit out of his trousers, right?
God.
And he's got a very long firework rocket, like a Roman candle, right up his arse, right?
Yeah.
And he turns round and he goes, champagne, anyone? He says, right? And he lights it, and all these Roman candle, like green lights, come flying out of his arse.
Yeah. That's
right?
it, champagne, yeah.
Champagne, anyone, right?
Yeah,
and it's all flying at the camera.
Yeah.
And I'm going, I says, oi, if anyone sees you doing that, they're going to think you're like a weirdo. Have some self-respect, you daft twat.
Oh, no.
So he got banned straight away.
Mark Francois.
Now, usually I like him.
Oh, he's great, isn't he, Francois? He sends me a message. He goes, I've very much enjoyed the No Night Show. Can I come to your virtual party? Oh, right. Oh, then sure, cool. Why not? The more the merrier.
You're a lovely guy.
And all that. He comes in, right? He goes, can I come in? And I've just got a view of his door of his study. And I bang, bang. I'm looking down the lens. He goes, can I come in? He goes,
your house.
Well, whatever. And he goes,
your house.
He goes, I want out of Europe, but I want to come into the party. And they're very funny. Anyway, he comes in. He's got a Union Jack tied to the end of his knob. And he's windmilling this.
He's got no pants on.
He's got no pants on, and he comes in windmilling this winkle round.
He's got quite a belly on him, hasn't he?
He's got a belly on. I could just make out the Union Jack underneath, windmilling around. And it's, there'll always be an England. He must have stuck that on somewhere, and he gets out, he's doing that. And of course, what happens, he gets to the end of the act, and there's about, 50, 70, 60 people watching, a couple of people like that. But it's a bit like, Take Me Out, with Paddy McGuinness. It's like you can just see everyone disappearing. They don't want to know.
He's killed the mood. He's killed the mood.
He's standing there. He's saluting like sort of Benny Hill like that, with a droopy little winkle under that tummy and the Union Jack hanging down. And I said, Mark,
I think
you fucked it. You shot yourself in the foot. And I went, boop, and I got him out. And I ended the party like that. You know, it's
they're weirdos, aren't they?
Weirdos.
They're weirdos. Yeah, very strange bunch of people. I don't know why they go in to do that job, you know.
Well,
so that's why we're tired anyway. Cause,
very tired after show party. Yeah, but we've been doing a lot online, haven't we?
Oh, Christ, we've been doing a lot online.
You have to on Zoom.
Well, I had to get straight back on this morning and do my counselling sessions, you know.
Oh, what, you've been counselling other people?
Well, you know, everyone's having such a hard time, and they call me up and they say, "Have you got any advice?" You know, and I say, "Yes, I have." Yeah. You know, yes, I have. And really, I haven't got any advice.
No,
you know,
because you don't have any qualifications.
I have no qualifications at all, none, and I don't know where they got the idea that I did have, but.
You showed me your certificate. Do you remember you got me
to... I know I showed you that certificate, but it was all...
It's crossed out. This bit's crossed out.
I know, well, none of it's actually written in ink, as you can see. It's all pencil.
Oh, yeah, pencil, and you've rubbed out something, and you've even drawn a knob and two balls at the bottom.
I have to keep updating the year. That's why it keeps getting rubbed out.
It goes, this is to certify, which you've spelt wrong. But anyway...
I'll spell it with an S.
That's it. Certify that A, epithemia is quantified, that should be qualified, as a psychiatric counsellor, right?
Yeah, and that's spelled. That's all. I know the spelling of that is all over the place. I know that.
All right. Well, look, there's no reason you're spelling.
I mean, who knows how to spell that? Really? Who can hold their hand up and say, "Yeah, I know how to spell"?
That's right. And then you've signed it. The countess signed it by head of department, Dr. Heinz Wolf, haven't you?
He's the only one I could remember.
He's the only scientific.
The great egg race.
That's it. But you know, look. I dare say if you've helped people, you know...
Well, I don't know that I have, but...
No.
I mean, they certainly sign up in the... I mean, it's easy to sell this stuff, you know?
Oh, yeah.
It's easy to sell this stuff. You just say, I can help you through this rocky patch, through this tricky time, you know? And they go, how's you do? I said, let's do a Zoom session. Let me get the measure of you.
Yes, okay,
right.
Yeah.
And they sit there and they tell me stuff, and then I'll say... Okay, and what are your bank details?
Yeah, that's
you know, and they don't fall for that.
You go which first is good, things which first, is good,
which is good, you know. Yeah. But then they tell me all this personal stuff, and I finish my Sudoku.
Well, it's a money spinner. You've got to find a way. Well,
I'll be honest with you, it's boring.
Oh, it is boring, isn't it? You just ask me, tell me about your sex life. I mean, I've done that before.
Yeah. I've had a go at that. Yeah.
I've just been, there's a mark on my little desk here that they're talking. I'm going, oh yeah, and I'm
just filling that in. Yeah,
filling that in, bit of Mr. Sheen.
Well, I have had some good stuff happen as well. Like when I says this patient come in, he says,
oh, you know all the technical jargon, don't you? Yeah, patient.
He comes in, he goes, I says, are you all right, mate? He went, no, I've got a very sore elbow. Yeah. I says, is it like tingly and all tingly and all that? And then when you touch it against something, it really hurts,
that's it. Yeah.
Right? He goes, yes, that's exactly what it is. I said to him, I get that as well, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, well, I've been taking these pills, right? Yeah. They're very helpful. And I said, thank you very much. So I made a little note of them. Yeah. I went off and got some. So. Yeah. You know, it helps us all. You know, it helps us all out.
I had that. I had a geezer. He gets in touch with me, you know, and I offer, you know, counselling. I call it counselling. It's not. And he goes to me, look, it's really rather personal. He is prick. Oh yeah, I'll call it all right.
Okay, all right, I'm into that.
And he's saying, you know, I've had a little bit of trouble with my wife. We had problems trusting each other and all that sort of thing. And he said, we went on holiday to Torremolino just to kind of, you know, clear our mind, refine the spark. And he went, I went, yeah, we done that. And there's a long pause. He went, and I went, yeah. Well, I'm hoping that's been some help to you, you know, like, I mean, I don't know, you know, what can I say? Well, give it a go. Would you recommend that, Dr. Barry? I'll go, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
I'm
works.
not, you know,
give it a go. Yeah.
He says, we've got trust issues. Should we go, you know, what should I say to her? I go, yeah, just chat. Try talking. Why don't you say, here's some flowers.
Why don't you say, do you trust me?
Yeah,
and then if she says no, you go, well, why don't you, whether you should.
That's it. And he, you know, I've recommended. I mean, I do have a couple of fail-safe bits of advice that anyone can offer up. You don't have to train. Buy her a box of Cadbury's Heroes, or get some flowers. Women like flowers. Buy some flowers, nice bottle of wine, something like that, and you know, take her out. You know, but you know, that's counselling.
You're not going to solve everything, are you?
And I say that to them, and they go, well, that's it, buy some flowers. I go, yeah, but make sure you pay me first. Can I have your details?
Yeah, let's get our priorities right.
And he goes, well, how much should I spend, you know, on the flowers? And I go, well, you are going to be £50 to £60 down, because I've been talking to you for half an hour, so don't go mad.
Go to the garage.
Go to the garage,
pick something up,
you know.
Pick something up and get one of them barbecues. I hope that, that should have...
Well, guys...
That should have helped. That should have helped you.
I hope it helped you, guys. Now, look, first of all, we do Patreon. That's what we're going to do next, where the real gold happens.
Oh, where the real gold. You wait till you hear that. You can watch the video of us doing this, Mark.
Yeah, this, Mark. And also, you can watch this whole thing on video, and it'll be before you morons at home have heard this. This will be old news.
Early bird special. Yeah. And don't forget to come next week, Thursday night, 10:30. It's on Zoom. I'll put the address and the link on the Patreons. Yeah. Come and watch us do that. Be part of the fun. Be part of the fun. And also, if you want to take part in our talent show on there, we would love that.
You look. We all need cheering up, and honestly, if you join us on the Night Show, it's a bloody laugh, isn't it?
Oh my God, it's so much fun.
God, it's so much.
So much fun. That's why we're so tired, because we're so spent.
We're giving it all to you for free.
We're so spent.
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys.
Okay, guys.
See you next time.
See you soon.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.